There we go.
Okay, this is how you do teamwork to get fasteners out. A little cup in these screws sit in it to get the boards out. These screws are too old, too rusted, and they wouldn't come out. So we had to take the boards out just to get to the screws, and the screws are a pain in the ass.
Don't forget to mention the seal out here.
Yeah. There's a very spongy seal that they used on the outside on top of the screws. Sorry, I can't quite get to it.
There we go. Got it.
That is very difficult to make it where he can even get to the screws with the drill. And they used a combination of square
Phillips,
fasteners and Phillips bits. So you may actually have to purchase a square tip bit for your drill to even do this. I don't know. I think they just grabbed whatever they had around the factory. The sheer amount of old bolts. I mean, seriously, there was 2 to 3 every 2 inches all the way around this thing, and they are all rusted to pieces.
2 inches? You're being generous, man. It's more like 1.5 inches.
Some of these are literally only 1 inch apart.
There you go.
Alright, let's do one more, and then we'll go ahead and move over to the other side, to the back.
Just kind of work our way. Well,
yeah, we've already got that up.
All the way down.
Huh?
You want to just work your way all the way down and then do the other side?
I'll have to lift it up and put another wood block in it, because we're running out of space to work here. Go ahead.
There we go.
Anyway, that's where we're at on that little handy trick for you out there.
Lift and finish this side, or you want us to just do the other side and do half back and then?
We'll finish this side.
All right.
I'm gonna call it all the way. Okay, so there's lots of this little rubbery shit all around that had to come off. This old silicone caulking, I believe this was already done once in maybe the 90s, I guess. So it all had to be scraped off loosely with a knife. We'll go back over it with a wire wheel to clean this up and then do a sanding before we actually get into the fiberglassing once we set this down in here. But that's, yeah, like I said, it's mostly just prep work. Fiberglassing doesn't take nearly as long as getting every surface prepared.
Now we got that seal off. Now we can just brisk or wire wheel that sucker down, and we'll put on the stripping inside. Get it all cleaned up. Put the stripping on inside. Put this down and fiberglass it.
Yeah, I got a hole up there I got to do as well.
Like I said, we might want to consider putting a bolt at least at the corners.
We'll think
just
about it.
Yeah, just for, you know, extra.
This is one of those situations where having a beer does not work it out. Beard.
You don't want a beer?
No. Looking good there, buddy.
Yep, it's cleaning up real nice, getting that gunk out, getting a nice clean straight edge.
It's going so much faster. Since we cut out the big stuff, it's a lot faster.
Oh yeah. There, that's done.
All
Now
right.
just let me get this bottom part here. Since all this edge is, we just clean this whole edge up. That's what we're going to fiberglass. Get a good clean edge. Fiberglass will stick real well to it.
Okay.
Clamps.
I got wood clamps, but I don't think I'm not sure they'll work.
Anything will.
See where we put the weather stripping in between and just drop the roof down. We didn't add any wood. And that way we'll be able to just fiberglass the outside to make it a permanent shell. Which I don't know why. It's a 1979. I don't know why I'd ever have to take this sumbitch off again anyway. But it's set down in there pretty good.
I'm not sure though, Nate, if we should just go ahead and fiberglass it, or if we should worry about filling in these little screw holes that are, you know, kind of coming through the seal gap here.
We can do that too. Alright, that's enough video. Okay, we're ready to start fiberglassing. We spent the last day and a half sanding all this stuff up here, the inner lip, outer lip, and underneath. All the paint had to come off. We even took some of the gel coat that was underneath the paint just to make sure we get a good seal. We're getting ready to start wiping with our acetone to make sure it's good and clean. I'll tell you what saved the day is having an angle grinder with a sanding disc on it. Yes, it does put a little bit of pitting in it, but this entire roof will be coated again later. The key thing right now is to make sure that it's watertight, and that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, we've even gone through, we've sanded down this edge, make sure it's not rough or sharp. We've tried to flatten it out just a bit so we have room to grip.
It was kind of uneven.
Yes,
sure.
And now she's smooth. We wiped her. We blowed it off. Then we wiped it down. Make sure there's no dust. And now we're getting ready to fiberglass the strips and put them up there.
All right, video to start again in 30 seconds.